Hi guys, what's going on today? How you doing? It's Dawn from Let's Make a Mess. I am going to fix my camera. It looks a little crooked. I don't know. I guess that's okay. It's the 4th of July. I hope everybody's safe and sound today. I'm not looking forward to tonight when all the fireworks go off in the neighborhood and the dogs bark and the cats are hiding and it's a big mess. But anyway, I just hope whatever you're doing tonight that you stay safe. So it's time to do another Copycat, and this time I'm copying out of this journal. It's art journaling, and it's the April, May, June edition. So I have to tell you, it's getting harder and harder to find ones that I can actually copy because some of them are so hard. There's just, like, I could try, and I probably will eventually. I mean, some I can't do because I can't draw these characters. But what I can do is I can try to do a background like that and find some creepy characters or something, you know. So, yeah, like these, I mean, I could try something like that, but I'm telling you, these backgrounds are very advanced for me. So, I thought I'd try her, but I don't know about drawing. Anyway, yeah, we'll see. You know, like I said, they're getting, this one's, I can't draw these. So I have to just kind of maybe go online and look at, I mean, I could try something like this with stamps and stuff. I mean, it's not going to be, you know, it's never perfect, and that's okay. It's just a learning curve. This one is really cool, so I might give that a try and give these a try. This has got a lot of texture in it. I don't know if you can see the texture in it. But anyway, so today I'm going to go ahead and stick with the collage. I love collage, so I'm kind of in that vein. So here we go. We have how I interpreted this was like, I don't have a postcard, but I do have, I'll show you how we're going to do this. I have a brown bag that I got in a swap. And so I'm going to go ahead and cut the brown bag, and that's going to be my postcard. What I'm going to do too is this one's got a lot of like texture in it. What I'd like to do is I'm going to crunch it up, scrunch it up, and then I'm going to hit it with some ink, and that's going to be my postcard. And then this is the bird I'm going to use. It's a stamp, but that's okay. I think it's fine. Close enough, right? Close enough for Copycat. So then there's the image, and then this background. I wanted to show you guys something. You see how pretty this background is? I happen to adore this kind of art, and I won't show you the whole book because it's super thick, but I got this at a thrift store about I don't know, 6 months, a year ago, maybe not that, maybe 6 months. But I don't have the heart to tear it up because it's probably one of the most beautiful books I've ever owned, and I will make copies of these. But as you can see, I could go and find something that's very similar to that right there, berries or whatever. It's so hard to show you both here. So see, we're looking for like green with berries or something. I don't know what it is, but let's just flip. Oh, see, look there, like that would like work like perfectly. I could go copy that and that would be it. However, I thought that instead of doing that, which I just might have to do that. I mean, but look at this book, you guys. Could you rip this up if it was yours? Like, I love the images so much. And I know that you can take copies of them, but they won't come out on this wonderful paper, and it won't be as yellow. And I could frame every one of these and, like, change them out every day and not get tired. I just love these. I love this book a lot. And I love the font. Isn't that beautiful? This is a beautiful book. It's called Wildflowers of America, and it was copyright. I mean, look at this beautiful font. I'm going to have to make copies. No date. Okay, well, that's weird. There's just says a copyright. MCM L11, is that a date? Oh, maybe it is. I don't know what that is though. Can't read that high up in Roman numeral. I just don't see a date anywhere else. No, but it's gorgeous. Okay, so I just can't tear it up. I might have to go make a copy, but however, I did find, here's going to be my, this is going to be the little, it might be too small. Okay, I might have to get a bigger piece. But what I did find was this out of a magazine. Now I know it's not even, well, it's close because it's the same kind, and I just thought I would cut that out. Maybe, I don't know. Oh, I might have to go make a copy of that. Yes, let me go make a copy of that. Okay, well that didn't work. As you can see, I am out of ink. This is still good enough to make a background and, you know, paint over something, so I'll definitely keep that in my paper bin. I was going to try to print it on this coffee stain paper that I had in my stash, but that obviously wasn't going to work anyway. I tried it and then that got caught. So then I had to pull this out, and then I tried to print it on white paper, and as you can see, it didn't work anyway. So we're going to go ahead and use this, but I did find, you know, I'm gonna use a little, do a little different. I'm going to add this to it and put that on there, and then I found this cool paper that somebody had sent me, so I think that'll work out really good. And then I found this really old, this was from the, I think it's like 1970 tax thing that someone sent me. And then I also brought this home from work. Isn't this cool? It's like an old blueprint, and I've been asking the girl, she's been throwing away. She threw a whole stack like this many away, and I said no, and she says, well, they're dirty, you don't want them. And I go, yeah, I do. So she's been saving me the ones that are clean, right? I'm like, oh my god, I don't care. Honestly, I don't care if they have dust. But anyway, so yeah, and then I've got that, so we'll use that. And then we have a little lighter paper to use, and then some Asian paper to throw in. So again, it's just going to be kind of a collage-y background with this, and where's my, that and that. So very simple. I think that looks good with the greens. And, you know, I think that'll work. We're just going to I just think that'll be fine. So let's go ahead and go with that. And I need to turn on the fan. It's hot in here, you guys. Summer's upon us, right? Oh, I don't want that much. I don't want that much. Hold on. There. Just a little. Gracie's hiding. She goes into my closet, which, you know, I wouldn't mind, except for she's white and my clothes are black. And yeah. So let's look at the picture again. It looks like they're cut nice and straight. And so let's go ahead and go with the straight, okay? It's this one right here. Nice and straight. So basically along the top, there's some, I think this could be good for along the top. Actually, it's a whiter one along the top. So do I have, I don't care if it looks like a dictionary page, which I do have, but I think I'm going to take license and put Asian along the top as a border, because so yeah. So let's cut some of these strips. So yeah, I don't mind doing this collage today. It's fine. I love it. As a matter of fact, I love it, love it. I'll make these an inch long, wide, I'm sorry, I mean. And then we used to use that. So that'll be the top. It's gonna be pretty. My printer. It's a POS, you guys. There's no other way to say it. I mean, I've had trouble with it ever since I bought it. It's an HP MV, and it's got the wireless and all that. And I had the wireless working for a while, and then my kid did something. And, you know, for being an IT, from somebody whose mother's in IT, my daughter is like so not in IT. She just, anytime anything goes wrong, Mom, you know. So it's like, okay. I don't mind, you know. Oh, look at it. Perfect. That'll be there. And then what I need to do is just cut some different colors. And let's see, we'll start with this. Ooh, I pulled two out. You know what? I pulled out a box of stuff that I have, and I realized that I have so much stuff to make stuff. Yeah, I really do. I have a lot of stuff. So, oh, I love this. Oh, look at that. Isn't that lovely? So, I have to stop, like, buying things because I don't need any more. Like, when you guys see me go to the thrift stores and bring home paper and stuff, please stop me. Please say, Dawn, you have enough. Remember, Dawn, you have plenty. Something like that. This is like a cool texture. So, okay, we have a couple of those. I didn't get to use the ripped off part, but trust me, I will. I'm going to keep this handy. I'll keep that. I'm cutting some of this off. I'm afraid to fold it. I'm afraid it might bend, so I'm going to cut it. It doesn't have to be perfectly straight, right? So there's some different colors already. Let's try to get some music in there. These are horrible scissors. I think I've mentioned that before. If you watch where the tip is going, it helps you to stay a little straighter. And I'm actually cutting these all the same width, which is a big mistake. But once I get some strips out, I'm just going to leave that. Once I get some strips done, I can figure that out. I'll cut a smaller one. Okay. I need some white paper now. Some white. This is a different language again. I don't know what it is. It's a little bit lighter. I was so tired today. I was so tired. I was ready to nap like all day, and I know that if I did that I wouldn't be able to sleep. And I thought, okay, either you're gonna nap and not be able to sleep, or you're gonna go to Starbucks and get some espresso and not be able to sleep tonight, right? So I said, well, I went to Starbucks and I got my favorite coffee, which is just a regular black coffee with a shot of espresso, and I said leave some room for a little bit of half and half, which I can't do dairy, but for some reason, once in a great while, I will treat myself to, like, I don't put very much in it, just enough to make it a little white, right? A little half and half. So yeah. So if I'm a little amped, you know why. Starbucks. Iced coffee. Oh. And so I came home and I chilled for a little while, and then I was able to I was able to you know, go through the books and see if there was something that I could actually copycat today. Oh, and I forgot to take anything off of here. I need to do that. hate to waste it because it's all... I'm going to make the thing real small because I'm going to love the background, I have a feeling. So, that's alright. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'll kind of leave it so you can see. So yeah, I guess my thing is lately, do I want this to be, I don't care. Actually I'm going to kind of go down a little bit and leave some, I'll probably overlap these a little bit. So what I do is I go and I try to find all the elements that I might need to use, or I'm going to use, and then, as you know, you can see how I did that today. I just kind of look at it and go, what do I need? Can I do that? Can I replicate that somehow, right? And again, it's not always perfect, that's for sure. But we're getting pretty close. Seems like I need more of this, huh? Ooh. This book, it had like dried flowers in it. Aren't those pretty? I think I better end up putting those in something. Oh, you guys, so I went out to my garage Friday morning, I think it was, and I looked down, and there was this perfectly shaped, heart-shaped leaf. Perfect. I mean, I've never seen anything like it. Just laying there by my, when I opened my garage door, it was just laying there, and so I sent it to my daughter, and she goes, "Oh, Mother Nature loves you." So, I thought that was funny. You know, I better do two, because otherwise they won't be the same size. But I'll show you the picture at the end of the video. I'll put it in, because it was pretty cool. I'm going to take it, I'm going to collage that into something, I don't know what. Just because I put it in my trunk. It's still in my trunk. It's probably all dried out now. My trunk, my garage is downstairs, and I'm constantly having to drag bags and this and that and the other thing upstairs. That's so not fun. Like, seriously, it's so not fun. Okay, I'm gonna need another one. I can make it a little wider. Like I didn't have to cut that bottom off. That was funny. Okay. I think we got it. See, something like so. Can you see? And then let's scooch this over. There. Okay, so that's nice. So I'm going to go ahead and stick these down and then put that over the top like that because it's more... And then, oh, and then the picture itself, which did I decide to use? Oh yeah, is going to be kind of up higher anyway. So we'll figure it out. It's not going to be, it's just getting down the basic idea. So let's go ahead and get started gluing, or we're going to be here all day, aren't we? You guys get the beauty of fast forwarding, so please feel free. Oh, look at this paper. It kind of goes up a little bit. I haven't tried to use this yet, so I don't know how it's going to glue down, but let's see. Love that color, don't you? It's awesome. Actually, gooey. Because remember, something might be over the top of that, so not to worry. I like that side. Got this, it's got this bigger font, you know, a little bit more interest. Talking like I know what I'm doing. I'm fooling myself. There we go. I like how that's looking with a different aging going on. Though that's kind of cool. I love how they did that. So yeah, I won't be able to. I got some stuff today, but you'll be seeing this. I think you'll be seeing this on Wednesday, and that is going to be the day that I'm sending out some my stuff. I was supposed to do it on Monday, and that didn't happen. But I was in my car, and it was close to sent. It was close to sent, but not quite sent. Thought it was, but so yeah, I'm going to. That looks a little crooked, doesn't it? But I don't care. It's okay. I don't mind. Yeah, I've got a lot to send. So I'm going to send it, like, this is payday, so I'm going to send a little bit tomorrow, and then I have to wait a couple weeks to do some more. But I've got quite a bit to go out. I've got like 4 of those, 4 or 5 of those small flow journals that I said I'd send out. And I've got some of those, you guys call them yo-yo, just little small envelopes of happy mail to send out. And yeah, I'm really excited about that. Getting that done. Oh, and yeah, Rhonda Emery's package was supposed to go out on Monday. I'm sorry, Rhonda, but it's going out tomorrow. Today, which is Wednesday, the day after the 4th of July. So if you're looking for it, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I like this side better. I think I'm a little short of strips. I love strips of paper, so this is very cool to me. I'll have to think about what would look good here at the end. I really wish I had a really white one in here, but it's kind of late now to add one, I think, since there's not another one. But oh, I used my, darn it. Trying to keep my place clean. You should see my actual table. I really cleaned it up. And I'm surrounded by stuff, but not half as much junk as I had before I moved it all. So I feel like it's more airy, more easier to, yeah. Something. This is a white one. Should I add it? Or is it too late to add something different? It's too late to add something different. I think what I better add is a small strip of this. Maybe just like that. That would be cool. Okay. I don't even care that it's from. Oh yeah, that's perfect. I like it better this way though. And I'll just go over a long ways. Yeah, that's cool. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Yeah, so Gracie's hiding in the closet somewhere. That's what she does during the day. I don't see her for a while. And Misty, you guys, I do realize I have another cat, right? You'll never see her unless I just show you a picture of her. She's a scaredy cat. Her name is Misty. She's actually Gracie's baby. I got them at the same time at the animal shelter. I don't know, 8 years ago or so. I don't know, something. I'm guessing. And 7, 8, 9 years, something like that. And Misty, you wouldn't believe how mean Gracie is to her baby. Gracie is like, she's so sweet to people and so mean to her own baby that she doesn't even let that cat barely on the bed with me at night. But that's when Misty will come up and try to get some attention. But the minute Gracie sees her, she's like on her. She's so mean to her baby. She's just, cats aren't supposed to be in, like they really aren't supposed to have, I would never do that again, because I think that Misty's life would have been so much better if she would have been an only cat. Because she wouldn't have been browbeat by her mother. I didn't know that. So yeah, I kind of messed up when I did that. But, oh well, I thought I was doing the right thing by keeping them together, you know, because Misty was so young. She was like 8 weeks or something. They wouldn't let me take her. They had to stay in the maternity ward. Oh, that's going to be awesome. They were going to stay in the maternity ward until, I don't know why, just for a few days. And then when I I said, I want them both. And they said, well, you can take them, just come back in a couple of days. And then I had to wait 8 weeks or 6 to 8 weeks or something and bring them both back and get them both spayed at the same time. And Gracie was already like 6 years old or something like that when I got her, 6 or 7. And she'd never been spayed. But can you imagine? And that cat she was randy, if you know what I mean. When I got her, I was like, are you kidding me? That cat, she just would never shut up. She just was meow, meow, meow. And I said, oh my gosh, she was in heat really bad. And I was really glad once I got her spayed that she stopped doing that, because she kept me up at night. You know, walking around, flittering her tail, you know, being a real Jezebel. I said, I hope that doesn't last, because it was miserable trying to stay awake, trying to sleep with that going on. So anyway, so yeah, I took them back and I got them both. But Misty's always been very weird, and I've had cats like her before. Like, I call her fraidy cats. There's nothing ever happened to her that I know about, not since I got her anyway. But she is afraid of everybody and everything, and it's heartbreaking, actually. It took her a long time just to even, you know, let me pick her up, and I barely can now, barely ever. But once in a great while, but I mean, she just gets real tight, and she's just so unhappy, and I just don't do it very often, because I respect that that's not what she's into. So anyway, yeah. So, where was I going with that? Oh, well, I wanted to say that you'll never see Misty, like, get up and love on me the way Gracie does. But when Misty does give you affection, she basically just lays down and lets you pet her. And to us, me and my daughter, that's like the best thing in the world. Because, you know, it's like, and we're so sad for her, you know? Oh, that's what I was saying, is, like, cats really aren't pack animals. And so they don't need to have friends. And I have my friends, when I babysit their cats, oh, you heard me talk about the people that I hike with. When they go out of town, I watch their cats, and they have 3. And it's the same thing. They don't like to be. Isn't that cool? Look at this. This is great. You know where this is going, right? On one of our envelopes that we make. All that right there. It's going on an envelope. I'm not throwing any of that yumminess away. Oops. It's getting wet. Getting wet. So, yeah. So if you're thinking about getting a cat, because it is the season. It's June. It's July. There's kittens out right now. Oh, I should go to the. I should go to the shelter, right? Oh, no. No. I don't want to go to the shelter. When I'm done and I only have 1 cat left, and that's probably not going to be for a while. I do plan on getting a dog when I move, because I want a dog. I want a, okay, so here's what we got. I don't know what kind of dog I want. Okay, so we have this. And so see how this is kind of up over the top rim a little bit? And then see how this image sticks out over this way a little bit? See that? And see that? So we're going to emulate that. I could do this gold, like I have a gold Sharpie that I could make this gold thing on here. I think I'll do that. So, but I got to figure out size, don't I? So, it's not going to be perfect. But I'm going to try to get those off of there. So something like that. Yeah, it's going to be kind of odd with this in here. Oh, well. Unless, you know what I could do? I could cut that out, and I could cut this out, and I could just, I don't know. What do you think? Should I? I don't know. I just think that adds a little extra interest. Let's just go with that. Let's just say that. Okay, so that's going to be like that, and then it's going to go up a little bit. See, it's going to be a little lower here. This could have been a little thicker. But that's okay. I could fix it. I could make another strip. But let's just not. So we'll go like that. And then I'm going to leave it that big, I think. Yeah. I'm going to leave it that big. I do think this strip should be a little bit bigger, but I'm being lazy. That's okay. Lazy's okay. So we're going to go like that. I am going to cut these words off right here. Go ahead and cut that. Oh, did you see that? Oh, look at my criminy. It's okay. I'm just gonna roll with it. My blade must be getting. My blade must be getting dull. So, like so, right? And then what we'll do, actually, I'm really tempted to put another one up here. I think we should. I think we should, you guys. Sorry, we have to, because otherwise it'll just look funny. And it wasn't that. It was this. I really like this book. It's nice. All right, let's see. Watch it not do it on this. Oh, yeah. See, it must have just been that paper too. Didn't help, did it? Oh, I need to do two at a time. Otherwise, it'll be the right size. Oh, so guess what happened? So today I was messing around on YouTube looking at something, and I ran across this YouTube post of this girl that said, my Japanese host family from hell, right? And I thought, huh? So I thought I'd look at it, you know, because she was my daughter's age. She's 18, right? And I thought, wow, that's terrible. I actually think I'm going to go a little bit. So I watched her video. And this poor girl went to Japan, right? To, oh, look at that, how, to, this host family, it doesn't matter if it matches or not, but, for school, for like 5 months, right? She's going to be there for 5 months, right? So I guess she does it through her school or whatever, I don't know, some kind of a thing. And, so, I'm looking for something to glue on. I don't know what I did with my glue thing here. Let's just use this. So, anyway, so she gets over to the, first off, she was there before, and she had this wonderful experience with this wonderful family. I mean, it was like, you know, she even said it was so wonderful, she realized that she was only there for 2 weeks and that it probably wasn't sustainable, you know, blah, blah, blah. She gets it, you know, she was very mature for her age, and I was really impressed with her. But anyway, doesn't matter if they match, does it? Kind of it does, but you know what? It doesn't. So, this time though, she went to her host family and she realized that it was horrible, right? The first that she gets there, she'd been traveling for I don't know how many hours. She said like 13 hours, which wasn't a long time if you're going to Japan. If you ask me, I don't know why it didn't take her that long, but anyway. So this would have looked better if it would have been all but one piece, but we're just gonna roll with it. So she gets to Japan and she's really exhausted, and her room is super small, which she gets it, you know, in Japan, that's just the way it is. But I mean, this was almost like a storage closet, right? No, seriously, like she showed pictures. It was a storage closet. It was a storage closet with a bed. I mean, they had full drawers, dresser drawers in there. They didn't clean it out. It was, the closet was full. They gave her like 2 hangers. It was really sad. So, that's better already. So she gets there, and she's been there like a week or whatever. And first she gets there, and they're barking all these rules at her, and she goes, I get the rules, but it was just too much too soon. And she's, you know, she was like, but okay, I'm gonna give it a chance. So she was there like a week, and then all of a sudden one night they said you have to be home by 9. I mean, she's like, that's really early, right? So she goes out one night to do something. Oh, she's at the residence hall or something with some friends. And when she took the wrong train to get back, so she's 20 minutes late, right, to get back. 20 minutes. That's not long. That's not horrible, in my opinion. So she gets to the door, and she tries to open the door, and the key works, but there's a lock on the door, you know, like one of those chain lock things, and she can't get in. And so she's waiting there and waiting there and waiting there, and nobody helps her. The host family just kind of ignores her, right? Doesn't help her. And then all of a sudden, the host lady comes to the door, and she's like, do you know what time it is? And she's not even nice about it. I mean, she's like, seriously, she's rude, right? And the girls will like, yeah. And she's like, she opens the door, and she said she's like glaring at her. Do you know what time it is? I'm looking for my my postcard, my bird, but I lost it. So the girl's like, well, I'm sorry, you know, she tried to explain to her in her not so great English, you know, what had happened, you know, the train and this and that. And the lady's like, give me your hands up. Holds out her hand, is like, give me your key. This girl's 18 years old. It's 9:20, 9:30 at night by now. Almost, you know, whatever. And the lady is being horrible. I'm going to put you on hold for a second, because I don't want you to sit here, wait while I fumble around, and then I'll finish my story. In fact, I found it. Thank goodness, I was worried. Okay. So this poor little girl hands this lady her key, and the lady says, go in there and pack your bags. And she's like, okay. So she goes in her room, and she's packing her bags, and she's thinking that the lady's just trying to scare her, trying to teach her a lesson or whatever, but she never did until finally she packed her bags. And she looked at her and she said, get out. So she threw this 18-year-old, which is the equivalent of like a 16-year-old in Japan, I guess. You're not an adult there. You're not 16. I think you're like not an adult till you're 20 or something, she said. So anyway, so there goes this little girl. I need to use ink. So there goes this, hold on. So anyway, so there goes this little girl, and she goes outside, and she's super upset. Her phone isn't working or something, and I don't remember what she said, but so she remembered that there was a dojo or some kind of a cop thing like close by. So she went there and she told them what was going on, and she could barely speak to them either. And then she just started bawling because she was so scared, right? So then, see See the ink? Oh, see the ink. So then, she handed her phone number, and then they called the housing authority or whatever for the kids. At least they have some kind of a thing for the kids. And so they said meet her at the school, and then they went to the school, and then she met somebody else, and then they helped her and stuff like that. But I mean, I'm telling you right now, she ended up safe and sound. But if it was my kid, I would have been having a heart attack. Now, this is only, oh gosh, this isn't a very good one to do this with, you guys. Wish me luck. I don't know what let me see. Yeah, that'll be fine. So I said that I'm going to go around it with gold to kind of mimic that. Anyway. So, yeah. Like, really? That poor girl. This is terrible. That's where it was not cut very well, so, okay. Oh, this is not good, you guys. I can feel the espresso in my system. Oh, well. So, yeah. I don't know what made me think of that poor little girl. Oh, I looked at the Asian word, Asian letters. Thinking about this kid over there in Japan right now. Okay, I'm still not sure if I'm going to use this or not, but let's go ahead. And this is like really white. I think what I can do is I think I can make this darker. So let me think for a second. I'm just going to go ahead and ink it up a little bit with the Distress ink. But again, if that was my kid, somebody's head would have rolled, because that's dangerous these days. You know, the first thing that comes to my mind is that movie with Liam Neeson, Taken, when those girls go to Paris. My God, like the first day they get there and she's taken. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. I would have just died. You know, having a girl these days is so scary. I'm sure. Look, that's not. Having a girl anytime was scary. My mom used to say, "I'm going to find you in a ditch." Kind of thing. Yeah. That's kind of funny. Okay, I know that's not the best ink job because I'm not the best at it, and this is falling off and it's driving me crazy. But at least it's darkened it up a little bit and it's not so. Okay. That's a little better. I'm trying to copy. Don't think I'm going to use this. I'm not sure though. I think Tracy Alberry made this, and I just love it. It's actually got a little bit of sparkle to it on one side. Is this the one with, yeah, it's got a little bit of sparkle. She's so good at copy dyeing. I'm not. I tried it a couple times. I'm like, oh, forget it. I'm going to have to rely on people to feel sorry enough for me to send me some. I could use coffee dyed paper with this instead of that bag, but that's okay. This is fine. Okay, it's coming together. I mean, this would, I could stamp this, but I don't have a pretty enough, that kind of a bird. This is just a pretty bird, and it's on a branch, and I think it's okay. It goes. I could cut this and make it smaller. Could I? Should I? Let's see. Wait. This might be just kind of long. No, I'm just going to leave it. That's fine. All right, let's glue this down. Let's glue her down. I've been terrible about putting paper underneath my glue today. This is going to be a long video, you guys. Sorry about that. I mean, you like it. I like it too. I don't mind. But I try to get as much ready as I can, but you see how actually copying is harder than it looks. You know? It's fun, but it's harder than it looks. Because trying to find all the right elements makes you think. That's not centered, so I'm not going to center it. I'm going to move it up like that. Kind of off center. Maybe not as much, but okay. Oh, I thought it was upside down there for a second. Yeah, I get worried when my daughter goes to the beach with her friends, you know, because I know how kids are, you know. As a matter of fact, like it was the year before last, one of my daughter's friends' brothers was at a party, and he overdosed on like heroin or some crazy thing, you know. My daughter wasn't there, and neither was my daughter's friend, but the kids there just thought he was drunk, and so they were like stepping over him and, you know, I don't know, doing all kinds of, you know, kids are just so stupid. And kids are stupid. And so, yeah, when she's out, like, with kids, it scares me. I'm a scaredy cat when it comes to my kid being out with other kids, because I don't trust the little creeps, you know. And I don't think they're, I always tell my daughter, I'm going to go ahead and ink this around it, too. So, you know, I don't trust those kids because... not with black, but with this distress. So I said, just be careful. Always try to be around people that are careful with you. You know, nobody's as careful with you as we are. So just please try to, you know, be smart and, you know, but, you know, she doesn't want to be like, she says sometimes she's the mom when she's out. She's like the, what do you call it, buzzkill, which I'm fine with that. But other times I'm sure that she's not, you know, because, there we go. Because, you know, she wants to have fun too, and she doesn't want to be, you know, ostracized for being the buzzkill, right? I wouldn't, you know, so I get it, you know, but she does have to golf, and she does have to stay on the team. So when she really when school hits the fall, because that's when the girls' golf team is, that's when the girls' golf season is. Yeah, she's got that, and I told her if you screw up, you're not gonna stay up, you know, there. You're gonna come to a local college, and so, that looks terrible, but that's okay because, wow, is it done, you guys? I think that's it. So, anyway, this original, by the way, is, let me do this, is in the art journal. I think I already told you, art journaling. April, May, June, I did, but it happens to have the mixed media artist's name right here, and her name is Nancy Bales. So, oh, and she's got a SBC Global. She doesn't have a, she doesn't have a website in here, but that's who she is. Thank you, Nancy, for letting me copy you. Don't get mad. I'm not selling it. I'm just trying to learn. So, I love the colors of this. I love the old-fashionedness of it. I don't think it's like a very great copy because, you know, I had to, you know, what is it? The sizing is kind of off, and the color, there's no red back here, and this is, you know, I mean, but it's okay. You know, I love the collage work, and it was fun to find some of my other, my ephemera that I forgot that I had in a box, all my extra papers and stuff, so that was fun. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this art journal AJM Copycat, and I'm not sure what number this is. This is number, I think, 4 or 5. What number is it? Oh yeah, we are 1, 2. This is only number 4, you guys. So yeah, I will probably do number 5 in the next few days or a week or so. I mean, like I said, it's getting harder for me to do the ones that are in here because they're so advanced, but I'm really enjoying the process, and I hope that you are too, and I hope you copycat along with me, okay? So I'll talk to you guys soon. Talk to you soon. Bye, guys.